I know. I perfectly know why you are here. I know that some people are at work. I know that some people are at school. I know that some people, they just got home from work for a really, really long day. But you have questions. You have a lot of questions. And you want answers. Because you are worried. You are asking yourself, what about the future of our beloved Juventus? We really believed in Antonio Conte as the savior, the one that would come the big door with a magic wand and would have changed everything. Boom, boom, bada bim. The rumors are saying that he agreed to stay at Napoli. And what now? Do we stay with Igor Tudor? Mancini? Is there a possibility to go for Gasperini before he signs for Roma? Should we go with the big one, the big name, the name that gives a lot of enthusiasm to all the fans? Zinedine Zidane. Is that an option? Should we call Jurgen Klopp out of retirement? But it's not only the coach. It's not only the coach. Who is Comoli? Who is he replacing? Calvo will leave, or already left. What about Scanavino? And Giuntoli? Giuntoli didn't do a beautiful work on the transfer market. Youth team, top transfer that didn't perform on the field. The fight with Allegri. Thiago Motta choice. Not backing up Thiago Motta, sacking Thiago Motta. Going for a name where he didn't really believe in. Is it time for Giuntoli to split roads? Pay attention, this morning there was the opening of a monument in Torino, verso altrove, towards somewhere else. To look at the future, but never forget from where we are coming. In memory of the 39 angels that passed away. And this morning, the fast ones, the ones that were extremely alert, they noticed something. Where is Giuntoli? Where is Giuntoli? He's not with Elkan. He's not with Chiellini. He's not with Ferrero. He's not with Scanavino. He's not with Sergio Brio, he's not with Stefano Tacconi. They are all there, but where is Giuntoli? Maybe we'll go to Belgium because there was also a ceremony, but Pepe was there. Pepe didn't show any image of Giuntoli. And then you have that tweet. The tweet of Gianluca Di Marzio that is telling us Juventus towards the end of the relationship with the sporting director Cristiano Giuntoli. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Guys, I know it, I said it in the intro, you have a lot of questions that we'll try to answer. What a crazy day, what a crazy Thursday. We said it, don't go on holiday, don't take any break from the channel, put that notification ring on, put a maximum of like, share the channel with your families and friends, people that care really about Juventus, because this week, a lot will happen. A lot will happen this week, not next week, not in 2 weeks, not after the Club World Cup, this week. This week a lot will happen. The domino effect, and this week we heard about a name that we never heard before, Damien Comoli. This week we hear that Antonio Conte was close to leave Napoli, indecisive. Close to join Juve, indecisive. Close to stay at Napoli, according to the latest rumors. Conte that was blocking the mercato. Allegri that is back, not to Napoli after the agreement, the verbal agreement with De Laurentiis, but direction Milan. This week, today, is the day where the entire management of Juve was there in La Continassa. The day where they took decisions. The day that they took decisions were the final decision that we are here explaining on the channel since long time. You can find it on videos. We explained step by step that there were some conditions, and even if it's not only for Antonio Conte, these things could have been done. I'm extremely honored to have a friend, to have a colleague, to have a person that I respect, that is Luca Momblano, that is often mocked, never mentioned by the journalists, by the experts, the tap-in ones that are doing a beautiful work. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. Never credit to Momblano. Luca Momblano anticipated everyone. Everyone. And I'm curious to see the first journalist that will really give credit instead of mocking. And I hope that people from now on will start to have a bit more respect for a journalist that knows what he's doing. A person that is working really crazy, and that we have the opportunity to call family, because he's also part of this channel, of GJustjuve channel. Again, Ciao Juventini of the world. Let me read all your comments. Let me say hello to all the people that are in the chat, because you are a lot. You are 400 people. Put a maximum of like, because we start with the hellos. To Oliver, to Joya, to Raven, Asian British traveler is there, Gedeone. We have a Bebo, Grande Bebo, Tamin, Jose Garcia is there with us together with Martina. He's probably watching on television. Emiliano, Pavel, Moreno, Gentile. I'm sorry, Conte has lost my respect for doing this. We'll speak about Conte, of course. Pay attention. Will there be a new coup de théâtre? Will now that Juventus took hard decision, will there be a new turnaround? I have an answer, but you will have to wait before I give it to you. Ciao Jordanis, ciao Alexander, ciao Yolo, ciao Pedro, ciao Moreno, ciao Alexander Oliveira again. Rina is there with us again. Welcome Rina, that I start to see since a few days here on the channel, which I'm extremely happy about. Ciao Julian Dos Santos, Ben the Goose, Saraz, Neven, the one that creates my thumbnails, the beautiful ones. When it's ugly, it's me. When they are beautiful, it is our friend Neven. We have Stavros, I'm Dono, Roberto. We have a lot of people in the chat, and that makes me extremely happy, because I know that you care about Juventus. Let's say hello to Ibrahim Habibi, my brother that is there from Saudi Arabia, from Riyadh, becoming a new member again from the channel. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it, brother. Westerman, a donation from Poland. Do we have a plan? Do we have a strategy? We will speak about it. Lorenzo, what a fantastic intro. I was inspired with all what happened today. I was really inspired. Ciao to Mattia Polibio in the chat. Fantastic, beautiful creator that is living in the other side of the world. A big Juventino, a big tifoso of Juve. Happy and honored to have people like him, people like Colo99 on the channel, other creators are really happy to feel home here on the channel. For me, it's a really beautiful honor. Thank you guys to give me all that support. Grande Mr. Rice with a beautiful donation just to say I am here. Ahmed Marouf, ciao brother Beppe. Does that mean that Conte is close? Close to where? That's the big question. Close to where? We will go step by step in telling you everything that happened today. We'll try to go in chronologic order, telling you also what happened yesterday night. When we closed the live here, when we said goodbye to everyone, Juventus was still at work. The lights were still on in La Continassa, in the headquarters, because they had a phone call with someone and they were waiting for an answer that already this morning when we saw them at La Continassa to open the ceremony for the 40 years for that monument, they already knew the answer. They are not surprised. They knew what would happen with the destiny of Antonio Conte, because yesterday there was that call. So where do we start? Do we start with the easy one? We start with the easy one. The easy one is this one. That at the moment, as we speak, we have 37,943 Juventini of the world that are connected on this channel in a way or in another. If you want to, of course, share it, maximum of likes, spread the word, because today I would love to go finally over the 38,000 Juventini of the world. It's a big target, of course. We know when we start. We don't know when we will close the live, because who knows? Maybe today there will be an official news from Juventus Football Club. It could come at any possible moment. So don't forget, guys, to monitor if there is something on social media that is arriving. Let me know. I am not sure. I cannot promise you. I have no inside information if today there will be a communication from Juventus on that side. But if you're looking at the reporters that are all going towards big news, it's on the papers, guys. Giuntoli, they are going towards the goodbye. New revolution at Juventus Football Club with the Bianconeri. So keep me up to date if something would happen. We know it. We have a beautiful new intro made by Alessio yesterday night at 1:30 a.m. Now we have some beautiful suspense music. I'm extremely happy with that. So how did we start the day? Let me check, because someone sent me a message. Today, guys, I will have my message. Probably I will put the sound of my messages on, because it could be that the phone is ringing. It could be that any moment the phone or they receive a message, or I need to call back, or I need to answer back at any moment of the day with some news. We will all live it live. How am I doing? Good. Look, let's go. First thing first. This morning we see the entire board of Juventus, the entire management of Juventus, Braghin, director of the project Juventus Women, with Elkan, with Gatti and Perin that were representing the players. We saw everyone, Scannavino, Ferrero, everyone. And of course, the first thing that you notice is Cristiano Giuntoli is not there. I always told you here, I don't know if Antonio Conte will come. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Because Antonio Conte, I know, I told you, 3 days ago, I told you, we Juventini, if there is one thing that we know, is Antonio Conte. We know him perfectly, but the problem is that a lot of time we get still fooled by Antonio Conte, the one that we know the best. That's crazy, Even knowing him, even we know every single detail about him, about everything, thank you Bismo, by the way, we still get fooled by Antonio Conte, because we put our hope in someone that is not someone that you can trust, to be totally honest. And I always told you here on the channel, ragazzi, I think that he will come. I believe that he will come, but I cannot promise you. I will never give you 100% reassurance about Antonio Conte coming to Juve, because it's impossible. Because you don't know what's going in the mind of Antonio Conte. Because today he can say yes, today he can say no. Today he can again say yes and saying no simultaneously. This is Antonio Conte. You never know what's happening in his mind. He feels the wind that is going on the right side, and he's going to the right side. But if the wind is changing and is blowing from the left, he's going on the left. So I always told you here, pay attention. Don't go immediately with conclusion. It's happening, Antonio Conte. But also, if it's not happening, be prepared. Don't go in full depression. There was football before Antonio Conte. There was football with Antonio Conte. There was football after Antonio Conte. And there will still be football after Antonio Conte. Of course, I believe that he would have been the right man. Even if I told, and I think the last time I was still speaking with Rob, that is here together with us today, and I told him, pay attention, Rob, pay attention, because Antonio Conte, there are two sides. No, don't go only on the positive, because there are also some negatives of Antonio Conte. I tell you, according to me, I don't see it as the end of the world. I am not surprised. Am I sad? Yes. Am I disappointed? Yes. But surprised is not the right word. Am I in shock state and now it's over with season 25-26? No. Absolutely not, because I always told you that at the moment I didn't want to focus on football players for the mercato. At the moment I didn't even want to focus on coaches. My first priority, and what I was talking about every single day, was restructuring, was management. And that first start of domino came with Comoli, the name that immediately I anticipated with that video that I tried to explain you who he was, also telling you he will not replace Cristiano Giuntoli, he's not coming as a sporting director, was the first thing. Let me check. You know, today it's a bit crazy. It's crazy mercato. We have a small Bomba. We have a big Bomba. Tell me, I want a maximum of comments. What do you want first to read? The small Bomba or the big Bomba? Small or big Bomba? Write it in the chat because now it's important. Small Bomba or big Bomba? We have two Bombe. Small Bomba or big Bomba? Small or big, small or big, small or big, small or big, small or big. Everyone is saying small Bomba, and that's why I will tell you the big Bomba. The big Bomba is coming, and I'm not surprised by that big Bomba. The big Bomba is coming from Dario Pellegrini. That is telling attenzione, because after the goodbye of Cristiano Giuntoli, looks like Juventus, they will try again for Antonio Conte. They will try again. A last attempt with their energy, with John Elkann that is taking the phone and calling himself Antonio. Take your luggages and come to Torino. Come home, Antonio. Come home, call again De Laurentiis and tell him that he keeps his money, that keeps his promises, that he's keeping everything. Keep them there in Napoli because you are coming back. Attenzione to all the people that said to Antonio Conte, you are a traitor, I don't believe in you, it's over. Attenzione, because in 5 seconds you will all go on social media and you will delete all the tweets that you've written because maybe Antonio Conte will maybe come back to Juve. But we have to pay attention because today we go totally crazy. Attenzione. From Antonio Conte, not to Juve, to Antonio Conte, maybe to Juve. It can go there, it can go there. I have the magic coin. I have the magic coin. Attenzione. We have... It's a coin that is coming from France. République Française, Comoli. With the number 50 on one side because it's 50 cents. And we have République Française. In 1999. Issued in 1999. If the coin says République Française, because we know that Juventus is a bit French, 1999, a year where Antonio Conte was with us, Antonio Conte will come to Juve. If it is 50, which means there is a number 5. It means that Antonio Conte will stay at Napoli to win the 5th Scudetto. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Everything will be played with that coin. There are other Bomba as well. République Française 1999, Antonio Conte, last minute, will change again the jacket and will come to Juve. 50, he will try to go for the 5th Scudetto at Napoli. Are you ready? I will not cheat, huh? The coin is still here, huh? I have only one, huh? Are you ready? I have it here. I have it here. I don't know what it is because I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. We said 50. He goes to Napoli or stays to Napoli. RF 1999 République Française, he goes to Juve. The destiny of Antonio Conte will be played here on GJustjuve. It's here. Then don't go away because we'll speak about Giuntoli, we'll speak about his staff. Because it's not only Giuntoli, there is a big revolution at top. We'll tell you if there is a strategy or not. What if the coin says he doesn't come back? I don't know if I want to see it or not. The suspense is high. Woo! And you will see it before me. I will not watch. I will not watch. It's time to reveal the coin. Do you see it? I don't see it. Do you see it? What is the coin saying, guys? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Antonio Conte back at Juventus. Attenzione. Antonio Conte back at Juventus.
Mercato is crazy. La 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 la.
Of course, this is a really ridiculous game. People that are here for the very first time on the channel, they will tell, what is this channel? I will unsubscribe. Guys, usually we are telling you the truth, but we are in a crazy moment. Guys, if this happens, that Antonio Conte comes back to Juve, I want the clip and I want that it has been shared in the entire black and white world. Let's be now a bit more serious about the other Bomba that I told you. Not only Cristiano Giuntoli, Peppe Pompilio and Stefanelli stories with Juventus seem over. So it's the entire staff of Cristiano Giuntoli that will leave, which is, I think, correct, because you know who will be back. You know who will be back. I'm saying back, so not coming at Juve, but back. There is a name. A name that was obliged to move. A name that was obliged to move away from Juve. Even if he's a Juventino diehard, he loves Juve, he did everything for Juve, he grew up with Juve. Juve was his milk in the morning, was the cornflakes that you put in the milk in the morning, was the cacao, the sesamel, the Nesquik that you put. That was Juve, his breakfast in the morning. Breakfast. Choco Picks. You know why? Because with the milk, the Choco Picks, he was thinking in black and white. And he was obliged to leave. And he tried as a sporting director at Granada. He will come back. Tognozzi. Tognozzi coming back at Juve. Comoli. Tognozzi. Big changes. staff of Giuntoli didn't perform. There is one thing that John Elkann doesn't like. It's when his money that he invests is not spent well. Another thing that he doesn't like is that his name is criticized while he did everything to make it succeed, at least doing the right or thinking to do the right choices, investing with his own wallet, opening it. At a certain moment, he doesn't appreciate. He didn't appreciate how Juventus has been managed in the last 2 years at all. Absolutely not. So what do we know here? That yesterday night, there was a call between Giorgio Chiellini and Antonio Conte to ask him to come back, where he said no. No. He said no. He said no. I will do a poll. You know that the polls are extremely important here. Official communication, Giuntoli. Today. Not today. Three choices. You can vote now. The communication about Cristiano Giuntoli will arrive today. Not today, but another day. Could be tomorrow. Could be next week. Could be in September. Let's not exaggerate, and not in 3 years. Or will it not happen because he stays? There is nothing bad. Vote now. Yesterday there was a call. Chiellini and Elkann come back, where apparently Conte said no. What are the reasons why he said no? This is something that I cannot tell you. Attenzione. Attenzione. Guys, this one is even bigger. Guys, I'm sorry. We go from here to the... I try to rebuild the day, but the problem is that the day is not stopping. The day is continuing. And during that moment, during these days, it's coming from here, it's coming from there. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I know you're attracted by this, but look at me, because the news are coming from here, or coming from there. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Don't be distracted. If you are distracted, things are happening. Look at me, look at me in the eyes. As we speak, in the moment, Mohamed El Shahali is reporting us that Conte Napoli, they have a top secret summit with De Laurentiis, Chiavelli and Manna. As we speak, they have a top secret meeting, ultra top secret, the meeting that is that secret that nobody knows, not even the wife of Conte knows, not even Vittoria, the daughter of Conte knows. Nobody knows that there is that meeting because it's secret. But Calcio Napoli 24, they were able to find out that there is a meeting. So in that meeting, Conte could say to De Laurentiis, give me the Brun, I stay. He could say, give me Jonathan David, I stay. Give me the money, I stay. Or he could say something else. He could say no. Because Juventus, Elkann, is a man of word. He told me that if I came back, it would be over the relationship with Giuntoli. Yesterday, on the phone, he told me again that it was over. I wanted to see facts, not words. He did it. He did it. So, he is a man of word. I go back to Juve. He could say this, he could say that. The coin didn't lie. When Dario Pellegrini is telling us that Juventus will do a last attempt, and when Calcio 24 Napoli is telling us that at the moment there is a ultra secret meeting. When I'm telling you ultra secret meeting, if everything was already agreed, like Fabrizio Romano said, like Matteo Moretto, like Di Marzio, if it was done, if it was click-clock blue, if everything was done, like they are putting emojis close to Napoli, it's done. Why are they doing an ultra meeting that is secret? Why? Just go, meet. Why do you need to be secret? Why do you need to hide to meet? He's the coach of your team. You can just meet, no? You can even meet there on the terrace, open eye, where people, they will even see that you are giving 3 kisses here, giving 3 kisses there. Why should you hide? So I don't exclude anything. I don't exclude anything. I want your opinion. Are you changing opinion? Do you think something is happening, or you think no? It's over, Beppe. It's over, Beppe. Let's focus on Cristiano Giuntoli and the story behind and the future instead of speaking of Conte, or you still want to keep Conte a bit there somewhere? I need to know your answer because you are the one. What I really want now is this.
If you want the truth, I tell you the truth.
This is what I want. And maybe we'll receive it today. Giuntoli and Juventus are close to the end credits of the relationship by decision of the ownership. Official communication may arrive soon. What a day. What a day. What a day. What a day. It's a big poll. It's a big poll. A poll that is really, there is a fight between two answers. So if you want now, because I will close really, really soon. Let me check if there are some Juventini that joined and discovered the channel in the meanwhile. Yes, but not enough. Yes, but not enough. We need to go to 38. Otherwise, I will not be happy at all. At all, at all. Okay. I will close the vote now. Who won? Not he stays. Only 7% of the people believe that he will stay. 44% of the people, they said, the communication will not arrive today, it will be another day. 47% of the people, so the majority, but it was not with a big gap, they believe that the communication will arrive today. Colo99 is saying, Beppe, would Juve be firing all these guys even if Conte wasn't coming? Yeah. Conte, I always told you here, with the maximum of precautions, being polite, respectful, didn't want to work with Giuntoli. And you know the reason why. Because last summer Giuntoli didn't want him, and I even said to you that I understood Giuntoli for that. It's a big risk that you're taking, eh? You make sure that it works. Because if you say, I don't want Antonio, he goes somewhere else, and he wins, and you fail, it's a huge, big risk that you are taking. I always praise people for taking risks. If you don't do anything, it will never work. So I even understood it. But Conte didn't understand it. Conte didn't appreciate it. On top of that, he thinks that the collaboration with Giuntoli would not work. I always told you that. But John Elkann will not randomly stop the collaboration with Cristiano Giuntoli and the entire management with 3 years of contract still, because he had a contract of 5 years. 2 are gone. 3 years of contract just because of Antonio Conte. Let's be realistic, guys. Let's be realistic. He would never do that just because Antonio Conte asked it. If he was doubting, if he was thinking about it, if it was already something that he was evaluating, checking, not sure about, he could maybe accelerate it, maybe anticipate it a bit. But I think it was in his mind. And the fact that yesterday Comolli said that it was already a few months that he was thinking about leaving for a new journey, it means that it's already a few months that John Elkann created an ultra-secret group to work, to recommend them a few best possible candidates, profiles for the Juventus that he has in mind. That means that he wanted already to change. So I don't think that Conte is the factor. I think that Conte could be the factor of the timing. Okay? That's extremely important. Timing. Because now Juventus, they did everything they had to do. Everything they had to do to say to Conte, guys, I did what you wanted. Not because of us. Not because of us. No? I need to read some comments here because I didn't. Thank you. Juve, 1897 to become a member of the channel. Really appreciate it. Christian, agree on Conte, but who is plan B now? If Conte, if there is that last attempt or not, and if it fails, or if it doesn't even happen and he goes to Napoli, if that ultra-secret meeting that they are having in Napoli, according to Ultra Calcio Napoli 24, is actually to stay there, the B plan are Igor Tudor in the run with other coaches. I believe that everything needs to happen extremely fast. Extremely fast, because you don't have time. You don't have time. If you wait 3 more hours, 1 more day, 2 more days, they will all be gone. So I believe that Juventus will call Conte and say, now, we showed you, decide. Maybe they already did. Maybe they already did. If it's a no from Conte, it's a no. It's the last one. It's the last one. But probably also the last one forever. And then they will take the phone. They will maybe call Gasperini. Probably call Gasperini. Gasperini, before you put that pen on that document, on your contract with Roma, with Ranieri, remember that we spoke last week that we had interest in you. We want you. Come back home. Gasperini I can tell you that il buon Gasperini, even if on that paper it's already written Gaspe, not yet Rini. Gasperini, he comes to Juve running. He comes to Juve running. He comes to Juve running. Do I believe that Gasperini is the ideal choice for Juve? No, but I will tell you even more, and I will be extremely unpopular with that. I don't believe that any of the coaches that are linked with Juve are ideal coaches for Juve at the 100%. There is nobody ideal for Juve. Not Conte, not Gasperini, not Tudor, not whoever you want. There are no ideal coaches for Juve at the moment. You know why? Because at the moment Juventus is not in an ideal position. And that's what Elkan understood extremely well. We must change. We need to take drastic decision, fast decision. Comoli, we identified him. We believed in him joining. Tognozzi, come back home. You know, come back home. You have the eye. We want new Yildiz. We want new Huijsen. We want new Solé. We want new this player, this player, this player. And this time, Giuntoli will not be able to sell them because he's not there. He's not there. Come back. Come back. Your jewels, the one that you were scouting around the world, going in Argentina, in the rain, there being cold, watching the under 11, watching Solé, that was a little kid, speaking with his parents in Spanish. Hola, me llamo Tognozzi. Hola, me llamo Tognozzi. Quiero visionar. Quiero mirar. Quiero descubrir. Quiero hablar con su hijo, Matías Solé. Yo soy seguro que es un buen jugador, que es un jugador que puede crecer mucho. Un día, yo, otra vez, acabo aquí en Argentina, cuando tu hijo tienes 7 años, conmigo en el avión y vamos a Torino. That's what Tognozzi did, going to the under 11 games of Solé, speaking with the parents, making contact and already promising, I see something in your son. And one day I will be back here. And that day he will be ready. And that day I don't leave Argentina. If it's needed, I will put myself there. And I will put myself there. I will stay in Argentina without eating, without drinking, until you allow me to give me Solé back with me in that plane direction Vinovo, where we are training. Eso es. But this time, Giuntoli will not sell him. Will keep the jewels, the little jewels. And Tognozzi said, in that case, I come back. In that case, I come back. backstage story. This afternoon, there was already a meeting planned between Federico Gatti and Juventus to extend his contract, that is at the moment until 2030, or to extend his contract from now until 2030 plus a bonus year, an option until 2031. Cristiano Giuntoli worked on all that contract in details in the last weeks. But this morning, the center back and his agent were informed that the signature will be postponed until the month of June. The club is at the moment busy to complete the management revolution. Attenzione! Attenzione! Romeo Fontana. Ciao Beppe, how do I join the membership? Super easy, Romeo. You have the description of so you have the title under this live, and then you have the description. You click like I want to see more of the description, then you have a link, join the membership. Super easy to do. So if you want to, I invite you to just go and look at the description of this video. You will find it super easily. Egor, thank you for the donation, my friend. Orion45, if he comes home, I go crazy. If he doesn't, I also go crazy. Only guarantees in life are dead. Taxes and Juventini are going crazy. Don't forget about the yellow card about on Bentancur. Either way, Forza Juve. I think that's the moment that we are in. That's the moment that we are in. There is one question that I didn't ask you before I continue to read your comments. Giuntoli, that according to all the papers, it's over, it's gone. Is this a news that makes you happy? Is this a news that you don't care because you are focused on the coach? Is this a news that makes you sad because you wanted to give him another chance? I see already Gulfos, deserved. Joya, happy. Honey, yes. These are the first comments reaction. I don't care for Harun. Please Giuntoli out for Rami. Super happy for Iorio. Happy and sad. He should have done better. Orion45. Yes. Don't care. No, not happy. I had high hopes for Giuntoli for Rad. I agree. Same for me, I tell you the truth. Mega happy, I see in the chat, wasted 100 million. Very happy for Oliver Michaels. What if Conte wants to return to Juve because Giuntoli got sacked? That's what we actually spoke about a second ago. But pay attention because the news are going everywhere. The news are going everywhere. Do you remember the people that were here yesterday night that I told you pay attention, attenzione, attenzione, because there are two men that has been contacted on top of Antonio Conte by Juventus Football Club. Who were these men? I told you. Gasperini, but then Juventus didn't call back. But Gasperini, they had a small contact. And then there was another name, and that name was Simone Inzaghi. Simone Inzaghi, in case that he really leaves Juve, could be a profile that interests Juventus Football Club. What I told you yesterday night was that in these calls, Simone said, no, I don't want. to come to Juve. I prefer to stay at Inter or to go to Saudi Arabia. I don't know what he said exactly because I was not there. I don't have the pretension to say that. But what arrived to me was that he said no. People are asking me, Beppe, or I think it was the question from Colo, Beppe, would you prefer Inzaghi over Tudor? Look, you need to understand that Inzaghi, Simone, and Juve is a long story. It's not a story that started yesterday. Thank you, Abai. Really appreciate it. We need a Conte here for him to come. Thank you, Sir Raz. I will continue to read the messages of Allah, of Jimbo, and of SSS in a second. Oh, I like your Spanish. Only Klopp can build up this team, but Klopp will not come back from retirement. And if he comes, he will not come to Juve, and if he comes, he will probably not come to Italy. I would love also Klopp, so I agree with that. Thank you for your message, my friend. So I was saying that story comes from long. Simone Inzaghi was the preferred choice. I'm not lying. Was the preferred choice from Paratici back then. So after Lazio, that was the preferred choice. Then at the end it didn't happen, it didn't come. Paratici and Inzaghi, fantastic friends, super big friends. They know each other since the youth, and they were friends since years and years and years ago. So there is an attraction in a way. With Simone Inzaghi and Inzaghi towards Juve, but I don't think that he wants to go to Juve. Is he a good coach? Yes, he's a good coach. There was a coach that I had some doubts about after Lazio. I knew that there was potential, but there was something that I didn't like, and he even became better. He even became better. The mistakes that he was doing better. Now, attenzione, pay attention, because even if it's a coach that I respect for what he's doing, don't forget that he's also one that is able to bottle you everything. A Coppa Italia, a Supercoppa, 2 Scudetti, 1 Champions League, but guys, a Champions League against that Manchester City, he played even better than Manchester City in that final, if you remember. If you are totally honest. So it is a good coach. Do I want him at... No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want Inzaghi. Even if I'm really transparent in telling you that he's a good coach. But do you want Inzaghi at Juve? I would... At the end, I would say no. Put aside that he's coaching Inter. But Marco, 3-5-2 is not, according to me, 3-5-2 is not a problem. They are playing, honestly, they are playing a good football. A smart football. An intelligent football, and at the end, 2 finals of Champions League in 3 years. I believe Juventus also played with 3-5-2 long, and we were spectacular in that first year of Conte. So the 3-5-2 is not a problem. It's the way that you interpret the 3-5-2. That's different. You can have an attacking 3-5-2, or you can have a balanced, or you can have a defensive 3-5-2. So... Allah is saying, I think, thank you for the donation, I think this time, if Conte did not come, it's over for him. Juve should never think to bring him back. And by the way, what's going on with Buffon? Please don't assist me on Buffon, because we already spoke about it 2-3 days ago. What did I say 2-3 days ago? Get him out of that toxic environment extremely fast. before it's too late. You remember that I told you that? Get him out of it before it's too late. It starts to be really late because the guy is starting to say things that I really don't like. What happened with Buffon? No, he said about supporting a team, whatever. Supporting the other ones in Champions League, Italian teams, the best winner. I don't support against. I appreciated Marchisio. I appreciated Stefano Tacconi. I appreciated so many people, even the Zerbi that I don't like. I appreciate it for the honesty. I don't like Buffon. You know, I understand that you have a corporate mission that you cannot say whatever you want. If you are representing La Nazionale, you cannot say I support against Inter. Guys, we have to be honest. You cannot say that. It's not allowed. You cannot say that as a Nazionale coach, member, staff member. You're representing the team. You're a team manager, so you cannot. But what you can do is not answering, saying I played at Paris Saint-Germain. Inter is in an Italian team. Watch the game and we will enjoy a beautiful night of football. Could have said that, huh? It was easy for him. He played at Paris Saint-Germain. He could have, but then, I didn't like. I really didn't like it. So, Jimbo, I don't care. Thank you for the nation. I don't care what anyone say. I rather have Allegri back than Conte, someone that won't complain and take shortcuts. Conte will only focus on Scudetto. Giuntoli screwed Allegri. You know how much I respect Allegri. You know how much I appreciated Allegri, how much I defended Allegri against everything and everyone. I think that back then, if I started to scream, if I started to open a TikTok channel and started to yell at Allegri, to say Allegri out, probably today I would have had 1 million followers. Would have been easy, the easy road. I didn't do it because it was against my values, because I always respected him, but I didn't want him back. First, I thought it was a bad idea to have him back, but I supported. And I thought it was time, or I thought it was also time to split roads after the 3 years, because it was over. It was for him time to go, for us time to let him go, and it was even impossible to work together with Cristiano Giuntoli. I don't believe that even if you had another sporting manager, that they would have attenzione. I don't let you wait too long, but we have confirmation that ultra secret summit, that super secret summit, is now official. Has been leaked and people discovered that there is that meeting between Antonio Conte, between Aurelio De Laurentiis, between Giovanni Manna and Chiavelli. It's going on at the moment. They are speaking. What will they say? Will they say we go for the 5th Scudetto? Or, like the coin said here on the channel, we leave. We go back home. Because Elkan is a man of word. Because Elkan told me, I will make sure that when you come, if you come, you will find home. You will be there. You will have everything at disposal. You will have people that has one mentality in working 24/7, not for themselves, but for the Bianconeri, because that's what we are speaking about. Not for themselves, but for Juventus, because here it's black and white. Because here it's black and white. Because here it's black and white. And we don't work for our name. We don't work for ourselves. We work for the field, for the boys, for the tifosi, because at the end we don't want to present ourselves saying our minimal objective is the top 4. Our objective is the Scudetto, and everyone will try. And if we miss it, at least we tried. At least we all had that mentality to go for it. Let's see what will happen in that ultra secret meeting that is not anymore an ultra meeting secret anymore. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Attenzione. And also let me say thank you to my friend Mohammed El Shahali that is sharing me all the tweets here in backstage as well, telling me Beppe, attenzione, attenzione, attenzione. Bigger. You know what's funny? The thumbnail, the title is Cristiano Giuntoli towards the end with Juventus. Maybe even today there could be an official communication. And we are speaking only about Antonio Conte, which actually, if you are listening to the journalists, are all saying that it's done. It's okay. It's done. He stays at Napoli. Guys, I am a bit excited because of the change of news, because Antonio is not someone that you can really trust in it's this or it's that. It can change from one moment to the other. It can change from one moment to the other. For the Juventini that were there in 2014, you will remember that picture, that famous picture of Antonio Conte agreeing with Juve to stay for that 4 year because he had it in his contract. Goes in summer, goes in holiday, think about it, comes back, starts the new season the day after the first day. So the morning of the second day, goes in front of camera. You see totally with a sunburn. He goes and he says, I leave. It's over. I cannot work at Juventus anymore. I need to leave. It's over. My time is over. I don't have the motivation. It is not you. It is me. And I prefer to leave now. And I leave. Arrivederci. So it's one that you cannot count on. But I tell you, if in 30 minutes, if in 50 minutes, if in 1 hour we hear from Marzio, from whoever, that it's definitive that he stays at Napoli, it is what it is. We move on. But I tell you, remain here because everything can happen from one moment to the other. Attenzione! We don't have a maximum of likes. We don't have a maximum of likes, and this is absolutely disrespectful for the fantastic, beautiful show that we are putting together here. Maximum of likes, because we need to continue to read the messages. SSS I already read. Mohammed, thank you for the donation, my friend. We needed a big name. Enough with the trials. A big name is not a guarantee of win, because that was exactly the same in 2011 when after Del Neri, after Ranieri, after Zaccheroni, we went for Conte. That was not a big name at the time. So it's not always a synonym of victory. Allegri, when he came back, was a big name. A wrong choice. If you're looking, probably yes, but he was a big name. Okay, and now I need to tell you that apparently, in that summit, in that big meeting, apparently, what they are telling us, pay attention, I need to take that away. Apparently, Sky Sport is telling us, so it's a tweet that arrived 2 minutes ago. The coach is closer and closer to stay to Napoli. After receiving the guarantees that he was asking to the club, Conte is convinced to continue to work with the Azzurri, to continue the Azzurro journey. The meeting is ongoing. It started around 7 p.m. between De Laurentiis, Chiavelli, Manna and Conte to actually make the deal for his permanence at the top, at the head of the team champion of Italy. Here they are repeating exactly the same. So at the moment, what Sky Sport is telling us is Yes, there is a meeting. Yes, there is that ultra secret meeting that we were able to find out thanks to Calcio News 24 Napoli, that they don't mention, of course. Huh? But what are they speaking about? About actually the last details to be 100% agree on. That's what they're telling us. Are they right? After Fabrizio Romano, after Di Marzio, are they right? Or do you think that we will have a coup de théâtre? Tell me. Are they right, or do you think that we will have another last-minute crazy thing that can change? Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Faisal. Mercato is crazy. They are right. With Conte, you never know. He will sign a new deal with Napoli, 90% for Brock. That changed the profile picture. I know, it's still a broccoli, but it's a different one. Now with the sunglasses. I still believe Conte wants Juve. He's waiting. No one's know what Conte is thinking. It could change any minute. They are right. We are too late to sack Giuntoli. I don't think that we are too late to sack Giuntoli. You couldn't do it before. You couldn't do it before. If it was next week, it would have been too late. If it's before Conte agrees 100% with Napoli, we are not too late. Then it's Conte. If one of the huge conditions, if not the biggest condition of Conte to come at Juve was, I don't want to work with Giuntoli, and you're able to deliver, and all the journalists are saying it's over between him and Juve, it's over between him, his staff, and Juve, nobody will stay there. I don't think that Juventus is late. Do you agree with me or not? If it's before Conte agrees with Napoli, I don't think we are late. Then it's on Conte. Then it's not on me. It's on Conte, guys. We did what we had to do. I seriously think, if, I don't believe it will happen, but I think that if really seriously, if Conte comes at Juve at the end, which will not happen, I tell you already up front, that will not happen, but if he comes to Juve, ragazzi, there are a lot of journalists that you consider the goats of everything, that because the problem is you cannot trust Antonio. You cannot. Tweet from 30 seconds ago. Napoli president De Laurentiis now meets Antonio Conte with club increasingly confident to keep him. De Laurentiis will officially present salary increase proposal as revealed today. Not a new deal, only adjusting current salary, and also ambitious summer transfer plan. There is nothing new. No, it's not a Bomba. It's something that we already know. It's not a Bomba. We already just spoke about it. So let's see. Let's see. But I want to focus on the other news, on the one of Cristiano Giuntoli, guys, because that's a big one. That's a huge big one. That's a huge big one. Did you see that they all tweeted that? Tutto Sport, Nico Schira, Gianluca Di Marzio. Let's read the article. Giuntoli towards the goodbye with Juventus. The black and white revolution started. Revolution Juve, we can call it like that, we can define it like that, regarding the company. After a really bad year, concluded with a 4th spot and 0 trophies, Elkan stepped in first person to reorganize the management. And from the latest updates, as reported also by Sky Sport, they are going towards a goodbye with Giuntoli. It is possible that the announcements arrives in the next days to not lose any time and giving immediately or a structure, an order to the club that is waiting the arrival of Comoli and probably the return of Tognozzi. After only 2 seasons, Juventus and Giuntoli are ready to split roads. The change of speed that everyone was waiting so much after the first season that was concluded with the win of the Coppa Italia didn't happen. Millions were spent on players that didn't confirm it at La Vecchia Signora. A series of choices that has been put his way of working in doubt. And now it looks like only the official news of his goodbye is missing. In the meanwhile, Elkan is already active to reinforce the club with the arrivals of Damien Comoli from Toulouse. First page. There are other pages. Let me open it because I need to read it. Of course, wait. How much should I put it big? Here. Okay. Second page. The new Juventus. Goodbye to Calvo. Chiellini is increasing. Juventus is preparing for a phase of restructuration, the management restructuration. John Elkann, number 1 of Exor, decided to intervene. A lot of time they are repeating the same. Also because Giuntoli's departure is really imminent, and the one of Francesco Calvo. To replace potentially of Francesco Calvo, the name of Giorgio Chiellini could be there. After a first year of trainee manager, the ex-captain could be seen his responsibility, his operational responsibility growing. A reinforcement of the management to give solidity, to guarantee solidity and a strategic vision in the management of the sporting area in a crucial moment for the future of the club. Also, the arrival of Comoli is following that strategy. And then they conclude with the last page, the last few words about Tognozzi. Only the official papers are needed for Damien Comoli. Okay, we know it. We already spoke about it. Yes. An important, extremely important role on the sporting side for Comoli that would become the referral point between the management and the technical area that would report immediately to Maurizio Scanavino. So at the moment they are saying he will not replace Maurizio Scanavino, but he will actually report to Maurizio Scanavino. So instead of CEO, he could become a general director. So between the sporting director, the area of football, and under the CEO. Actually, if we want to describe it, a role a la first Marotta that arrived at Juve. Okay, and then they are finishing with Tognozzi could also come back in the management after 1 year in La Liga. Okay. We are waiting, huh? Crazy news. Crazy news. Mamma mia. Francisco Panita, Pana, good Spanish, good. Thank you, gracias. Hermano, did I read the message of Hassan? Not yet. Thank you, Hassan Al Amin. Hope that Juventus strategy will be for a long-term project and to make the league attractive and competitive. Also, thank you for the continued dedication. Thank you for the last words. But the league, Juventus cannot work on the league, guys, because when Juventus is strong, when Juventus is doing well, it's the league that is actually making sure that Juventus is not strong anymore because they invent some stories or they punish only Juve to make them weaker. So Juventus working on a stronger league, they can't. There was one that was working for a stronger league, and it was Agnelli, but they didn't like him. I'm not speaking about Super League. I'm speaking about Italian football. They never mention it. But if Italy at a certain moment had 4 teams in Europe and Atalanta had extra revenues, it is thanks to Agnelli and his role at ECA, because he fought a lot for Italian football to have that extra slot. Probably also thinking about himself, let's not lie, but he did more for Italian football than Italian football did for us. So Juventus can work on themselves. They cannot work on Serie A, unfortunately. Also because we had someone that entered La Lega, that was Francesco Calvo, that goes away. And it's not because he goes away that you put a new figure of Juve. No. He goes away, Then there will be new votes. Can you try again to have someone from Juve inside? You can try, but that's a huge, big pity. I'm also really curious, extremely curious, to see the next tweet about Juventus from Alfredo Pedula. Alfredo Pedula looks like he's not tweeting about Juventus since Conte Napoli, Milan Allegri, Al Nasser Ronaldo, Como. He retweeted a tweet 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, he retweeted a tweet from May 24 for where Juventus want to do 2 strikers. Osimhen is a priority and Jonathan David. So 5 hours ago, it was what time? It was 3 p.m., something like that. He retweeted that, but that's an old news. The 6 hours ago, at 2 p.m. Italian time, he tweeted that Juventus never thought about Gasperini. Gasperini that is about to meet Roma. He didn't tweet anything, Zero about Giuntoli. So let's see. I'm really curious.
It's time.
I'm really curious. Then, to answer that question of Hassan, Juventus went for a long project with Thiago Motta, with Giuntoli. Especially with Giuntoli. It's not that we went for a short-term project. We went for a long-term. It didn't work out. Guys. Then you need to change. Gio, grande, 13 months. Is there a coach with vision left? Toulouse coach. I don't even know who's the coach of Toulouse, guys. Let's not exaggerate. Oh, we are not Salernitana. Calma, basta. Even if the goalkeeper of Toulouse, that's something. The goalkeeper of Toulouse, I told you yesterday. What is his name again? Rest. But how? Gabriel Rest or... I wrote it somewhere. Guillaume Rest. Guillaume Rest is a good goalkeeper. I told you that yesterday in the video of Comoli. And you know what I discovered today? That he is 30th in the list of 100 best under 21 for the Golden Boy. A goalkeeper that is playing at Toulouse that arrived 13 2 years ago, last year 11th, and this year 10th. Good prospect in the future. Then I love Chevalier. He's a really good goalkeeper, one of Lille fantastic goalkeepers. I heard his name linked to Milan, not with Juve, but he's already an expensive goalkeeper. So, but the rest is a good goalkeeper, but I don't think he will come to Juve. I don't think he will come to Juve. Gabriel Rest. By the way, Rest in French, you know what it means? It means stay. So I don't think that he will leave. I think he will rest. He will stay there in, what's the name there? Toulouse. After Motta, nothing to lose. It's also true. It's also true. But Harun, guys, we already spoke. You're old-fashioned. You're old-fashioned. We already spoke about the tweet of Fabrizio Di Marzio. Old news, mamma mia. We were there. Why he was still writing it? It's you. You are here. You leave. You don't listen. You're not focused, Harun. We already spoke about it. Attenzione. The first one that paid was Thiago Motta. No, it's not true. The first one that paid was Danilo. No, if you are totally honest. Who paid? Danilo. In the beginning, when things started to go bad, who was put out of the team? Danilo. Danilo that warned that there was a problem. As a captain, said there is a problem. Not with me, I don't care about me, but there is a problem. It's not working. What was the thank you that he received? Out of the team in December. And then the captain that is gone in January. Then, yeah, but Allegri was the scapegoat, but not of the project Giuntoli. Allegri was already the scapegoat when the management was gone. He was totally alone, so he was already, I think, because people, they think that the problems arise from one day to another. That suddenly they woke up, oh, we have a problem. We have a problem at Juve. No, the problems were there before. The thing is that nobody knew it, but the problems were there before. They knew about some investigation. They knew about this. They knew that things were not going well at Juve, financial problems, etc., etc. So even the first year, he arrives without certainty, knowing that there is no mercato, thinking about fixing, staying, giving a stability, qualifying to Champions League with certainties and growing. Anyway, I don't think he has been used as a scapegoat that first year to let him go, but he was not the scapegoat of a failed project, because that project, Giuntoli, didn't start with Allegri. It started the year after, okay? So I think that Danilo was one of the first ones. The second one that was the scapegoat, or that paid for it, was Thiago Motta at a certain moment, where Giuntoli said, oh, And that has also not been appreciated, because it's your project. And if it's your project, you need to find a solution, or you find a way, or you back up, you defend your project, you find alternatives. So already a lot of people paid for a project. And at the end, when you're chief of football, when you're alone in having all the cards in your hands, deciding, because you are alone, you were appointed, also in your name was in a letter to the shareholders, black on white, you agreed to take responsibilities on it. And then at the end, tac, tac, tac. It goes to you. Huh? It goes to you. That's the reality, guys. At a certain moment, it goes to you. So no, I don't think he was the only one for mistakes of a lot. A lot of people already paid for their mistakes. And now you have a Cristiano Giuntoli. Confirmations? No. The only things that came out at the moment are that Napoli is having a secret meeting, that the entire world know that there is a meeting, but it's a secret meeting. According to Fabrizio Romano, according to Di Marzio, they are all saying that it's a meeting to actually agree on the last few details. And from that moment on to say, Conte, Napoli, they continue with a salary increase, not a new contract, but an adjustment, so an increase. And then all the papers are writing about Cristiano Giuntoli the last few hours of Juve, but there is at the moment no official news. No, not Conte, not Giuntoli, not other names. There are some rumors that are saying that Gasperini could possibly be contacted or was already contacted. Some people are saying absolutely not. Some people are saying that Inzaghi could be one of the names that can be possibly contacted, but some people are saying absolutely no. So we don't know. What I don't understand personally is this. How on earth can you even tweet about that? Can you share the information about Retegui? That is a name that is extremely hot, excited. So everyone is saying that the sporting director / chief of football is out, that the contract extension of Gatti that he should have signed today has been postponed to the month of June, that there is a total change at Retegui. But who is going for Retegui? No, tell me who. I promise you, today I was in Belgium. I was not in Italy to speak with him. I was not there, guys. So it's not me. I'm not chasing Retegui. Probably I would not even do it. So tell me who is going towards these players. Osimhen, Retegui, Luca. I really seriously I don't know. But it's strange, no? You don't think it's strange to go at the moment with that? I think it's really strange. I personally think it's really strange. No? Then, I'm not saying that Retegui is bad player, good player. That's not what I'm saying. Mamma mia. Hot hours. Guys, here. Exclusive pictures from my friend Daniele Longo that is taking care of Milan as a journalist. Writing, here's Allegri with his contract in his hands. Do you think he already signed it, or he will go home and he will read it again with his daughter and then sign? I don't know. What is your reaction about Allegri to Milan? You don't care? You're a bit afraid? You're a bit sad? No. A lot of people are happy for him. Some people are a bit afraid. Alejandro Paredes doesn't care at all. Some people are saying fanno bene. Blago, sad. But I tell you the truth, I didn't want him to coach Juve anymore. The time was over. But in a way, I didn't want him to coach any other team. I was like, I like him like that. At home, enjoying life. Let him enjoy life. But after all the hate that he received for 3 long years, hate every single day, going to a Milan that is in shambles at the moment, playing once a week, which he hates. Antonio Conte loves once a week. He hates once a week. He said, because I don't like to train, he says. Of course, joking, but he's saying I don't like because we have too much time to think. I prefer every 3 days, so we are busy, we are playing. He hates once a week, so they will play once a week. He goes to Milan, which he knows. He knows the stadium, he knows the locker room, he doesn't know the people there. I am not sure how he will work with Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, he hates Allegri, huh? Really strange, really strange. Well, let's see. But on the other side, I wanted him to stay home. Stay home, Max. But congratulations, because you showed really courage. Wanted to say balls, but courage to go at Milan and saying, okay, insult me again. I need it. I need that hashtag out. I don't read it anymore in the morning and I'm sad. Please insult me. I would, with all the money that he had, I would not have come back. Forget about it. Here, Fabrizio Ravezzani, the boss of Tele Lombardia, is saying Calvo is resigning. Giuntoli emarginating. Chiellini that is taking more power. This time, the ottimo, how do you say ottimo? The excellent Momblano,
It's time.
gave 2 laps on the track to everyone. Bravo. Congratulations. My guru, the guy that I respect so much. You cannot even imagine how much I respect as a person with human values, but also as a professional that is working 24/7. Attenzione! By the way, can you rate the new suspense music that Alessio created especially for the channel? Can you please rate the new suspense music? Attenzione! News. Attenzione. The return of Matteo Tognozzi in the company organization chart is increasingly imminent, and he will have much more decision-making powers. Boom. Confirmation of what we already told you, but more you have this confirmation, it's not a stupid news, it's not a repetition, it's a confirmation. That means that they check with their sources, and all sources are confirming. Brick by brick, piece by piece. And you know what we do with the pieces? A piece, we add another piece, we add another piece, we add another piece, we add another piece, and then we have the complete puzzle. And then we have the complete puzzle. Ali. Okay, the music was way more powerful for such a news. Yeah, probably. But, guys, I tell you what we have. Huh? I'm not creating the news. Huh? I read them, and I report them, and I translate them. Attenzione, because we have Roberto Pilato. Attenzione. Beppe, I'm 18 and sad. I was born too late to watch the great Juve. I saw TikToks of Del Piero scoring and Lippi smoking, and Buffon saving a penalty in Champions League match. We had so much aura back then. I will give you a bit of hope, Roberto. When I started to support Juve, we were not winning. We were not winning. I didn't start to support a winning Juve, so I had to wait a bit of years before seeing Juve. And I saw a fantastic Juve that then stopped to win and then started back to be extremely strong. And then stopped to win and we were in Serie B, and then I needed a bit of time and we went back and we won. So the cycles, they come, they go. And yes, it's true, you never saw Del Piero, you never saw Lippi smoking in real life. I know. You will never see that because you cannot smoke anymore on the line, unfortunately. But luckily, you can watch the videos. But you will have your turn as well with a beautiful generation of fantastic players. So be patient. And all the not good performances at the moment, the difficult moments, they will help you to enjoy even more when it will arrive. Grande Roberto Pilato. Keep the flag high, that Juventus flag high. Sartak become a new member. Grazie Sartak. Shutterstar 33 months. Elkan, what a bad year. Juve and Ferrari, disasters. Don't speak about Ferrari. Yeah? Mamma mia. That's really bad. Huh? Juve as well. But yeah, Ferrari. Attenzione! Fantastic, beautiful message from our friend Juventus Global. Thank you. Are Gyökeres and Osimhen still possible and realistic options? I always said here on the channel, and by the way, thank you for the beautiful donation. I always said here on the channel, I like Osimhen, I like Gyökeres, I could even like whatever player that you link, but at the moment I don't really consider them. Go back on my videos, check the thumbnails. You don't need to open the videos. Check the thumbnails. What am I speaking about? About management. Because Osimhen, I tell you, is a super Giuntoli name. Osimhen and Giuntoli, they have a father-son relationship. He brought him from Lille at Napoli. He was there. He grew him up. He spoke with him. They have a fantastic relationship. It's not a coincidence that in the latest days, Osimhen more and more is finishing on the papers, like nearly accepting or enjoying the offer from Al Hilal. I would enjoy the offer of Al Hilal as well. And by the way, Al Hilal, you know that. Wait. Al Hilal members, you know that I'm a long time Halili. That's how you call it. A Al Hilal fan, you're calling a Halili, with the shirt of the best player of Al Hilal, Salem. You all remember that goal against Argentina, alla Del Piero. Salem. So if you want to sponsor me, guys, I will not say no. If you want me to do a next activity, a side activity speaking about the Saudi Arabia, I will not say no. Long life. Halili fan. Don't forget about that. Then, if you tell me that I need to support Al Nasser, I will do. If you ask me to support the other team that just won from Benzema, I prefer Riyadh than Jeddah, because I never went to Jeddah. But no. Come back with reality. Speaking about the reality, Hilali. Yeah, Hilali. The pronunciation. I'm sorry. You are right. What you can't believe? No, you know that when I was in Saudi Arabia, I had a fantastic time. I met people, a lot that are watching here the channel as well. Fantastic community of Juventini that are crazy fan of Juve, and the love that I received from this person is unpayable, guys. It's incredible how they organized my trip. How they organized my trip was something seriously out of this world. Discovering a country, a culture, was really, really beautiful. And I remember that one of my friends there said, Beppe, come, we are supporters of Juve, but we also like Al Hilal. We offer you a shirt of Al Hilal. And I said, absolutely. And they told me, which player do you want to take? Sergej Milinkovic-Savic? Do you want to take Neymar, because he was not gone yet back in Brazil? Do you want to take this? And I said, guys, I want to go for the local one, for Salem, because I remember it goes against Argentina, but also because it's a sign of respect for the culture. So I think that I did well. But bravo, Ali was there. It was too short. The strip was cut off before we could enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy it. I'm not sure about that. So, but no, I have been extremely sincere about that fantastic trip. I would do it like this again. I can't wait. Now, Juventus Global said Osimhen. So I think that from the moment that it's official that Giuntoli leaves Juventus Football Club, the voices around about him are over. Then Gyökeres is a name that was observed and disappeared, came back a few days ago, so not that long ago. I don't know who is on top of the Gyökeres interest, not deal, not negotiation. By the way, you didn't hear about contacts with Sporting, or you just hear interest. If it's an interest from Giuntoli, it could be that someone else is taking over with that interest. Let's see if there is if it's just an interest, and he is an interesting player. Guys, if tomorrow you tell me, Beppe, you go to Juve, what is the first player that you will check? I will go and check Gyökeres. I will go and check Gyökeres. Of course I would go and check. I think that every sane person would at least check. Then they can have a no. Let's see. So I would not give up on him, even if it's really difficult. But Osimhen, I think it's over. Thank you for your message. Hopefully you didn't wait too long for my answer. I don't think so. I hope so. So meanwhile that we are waiting for a Bomba news, we wait and we go. Today we go. I see also 779 people. We only have 500 likes, which I don't appreciate, so we can do more. Juventini are growing. Attenzione! 39 are missing to reach 38,000 Juventini of the world on the channel. Attenzione! Beautiful. That's something that I would have reported here, because that has nothing to see with the sporting director Cristiano Giuntoli. That has something to see with the player. And unfortunately, I didn't really hear interesting ones. Plus 39, and we are at 38,000, not 40. We missed 2,039 to reach 40. Yeah, special day. I spoke about it this morning, and then I went to the ceremony, watching also. Look, maybe I can show you a bit of pictures. I don't know if they are already uploaded on iCloud or not, but it was really touching. So I met Pessotto. That's me today with Pessotto. You see what an elegance Pessotto. Not bad, huh? I was not bad, huh? I was absolutely not bad dressed today. Class. Look at that. What a man. What a man. Did you see? This is actually a board in stone with the name of the 39 angels that passed away with the flowers that came. Then you had even more at the end. But outfit was beautiful, huh, guys? Today was... My wife, she fell in love again with me today. She fell in love again with me today. I even made a video. Wait, huh? Ciao Juventini of the world. I promised it thanks to Giuntoli, thanks to Juventus supporters Belgium. We are here at the Heysel, Brussels, in Belgium, in front of the memorial for the 4th year. I wanted to make a video actually today, but then it was Bomba day, so I had to stop. I will upload it, try to work on it later. But. People are saying Bomba. You go on internet, there is no Bomba. Yeah, but the reported, guys, the reported third shirt is like out since 3 days or so. It's not Bomba, guys. It's already all new since 3 days. It's a beautiful. I told you that the how do you say, the grapefruit or whatever will not be as marked as what you thought. But I was not wrong, huh? I was not wrong, Uncle Sharma, on that video that people they love to mock me. But you know it. When you go social, that's part of the job. These are the things that actually make me laugh. I think it's really funny. It's just one person that is that I don't like when he posts that, because it's not to make fun. It's not, but it's just actually to say I was right, not Beppe, him, when he's posting that video. But no, I think it's really funny. I love when people are mocking me, when it's kind, when it's funny, when there is nothing behind. It's part of the job. So I love that. But I was not wrong at the end. Huh? He wanted Koopmeiners, he got Koopmeiners. He wanted Douglas Luiz, he got Douglas Luiz. What was it? Cabal was about to go to another club. He went, he took him. At the end, he was a predator. He wanted him. He didn't let him go. The problem is that this player didn't work. That's the problem. That's the huge problem. A predator. A predator is someone that is going, is eating someone and is not letting the prey alone. Then, if that prey is toxic and is eating, he will die. Eh? Hey, ragazzi, what do you want me to tell you? But that's because the flare was not good. I didn't say that the flare was good. I said that he was a predator. On that one, I think he was correct. No, or I was correct. Well, then today it's easy to say, but he was bad. Honestly. You take the best midfielder of Serie A. You take one of the top 3 best midfielder of Premier League. You go sure about some players. Thuram is a fantastic signing. You know, at the end, we all kind of were excited about a crazy Mercato, because Mercato was crazy. Then he flopped. And today we are speaking about the Cristiano Giuntoli that is probably confirmed by a lot of journalists. We're just waiting for the official news. That is paying the consequences for it. Like I am paying the consequences because I made a clip about Predator. Then, what is the question? I wonder what nickname for the new sporting director. We don't know who is the new sporting director. It will not be Comoli, because that's not the role that we will give him. Not even sure if they will be as predominant sporting director as in the past. I think it will be more a teamwork. if it's Tognozzi, I can go full confidence about the work of Tognozzi that he did over the year. The eye for talent, a fantastic person and talented person. Then he will need to show up. If he's managing the first team, he will need to show up in the first team at Juve. With players that he didn't choose. Don't forget about that, because you will have a lot of things to manage. Renato, that's a news from this morning. I spoke about it actually in the video, but it's true. It's true. I mean, Messaggero wrote it. It's true. Apparently, Allegri signed for Milan. That's what you told me. Here you go. Here you go. Momblano, the Pope. What a guy. What a guy. And did you see Leao that was laughing at actually IFTV reaction of Cassano when they told him that Allegri could become in the future a coach for Milan. He said, no. And here Rafael Leao is laughing. I hope for Leao that he will leave. Because that's not the best way to start a relationship with your coach, especially after a shit year. No? Are we agreeing? Are we agree or not? Do we agree or not? I think that we can agree, right? You hear the music? What does the music mean? Marzio tweeted, Serie A, the secret, ultra secret meeting that nobody knew about is over between Conte and the management. The coach should have confirmed. Do you see, they always take should have, probably, we think. There is no. The meeting between Conte and the management ended. The coach confirmed his desire. That's not what is written, to stay. That's not what is written. That's a bad translation from Google Translate. In Italian it's written: l'allenatore avrebbe confermato. Avrebbe from avere. Avrebbe. If you say in Italian, l'allenatore ha confermato, it means the coach confirmed. If you say l'allenatore, the coach, should have confirmed, so we think that he has confirmed, but it's not 100% sure. But anyway, we are going towards that direction. Should have confirmed his desire to stay, and they started talking about plans for the next season. Should have. Not, or would have, thank you. Would have. Better translation. So the coach would have confirmed. Would have. That's the key word here. You can see it. You can read it. Would have. That's why sometimes it's dangerous to read the translation, because it's not correct. Guys, it's not correct. Nicolò. Antonio Conte has decided to stay at Napoli and to continue his project. Here, Nicolò, boom, he's going with a bulldozer. There are 4 walls, he's breaking all of them. Pam, 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 pam. Here, it's totally different. Here, he goes. Is it because it's not his first language? I don't think so, because here it's extremely clear. Antonio Conte has decided to stay at Napoli and to continue his project. So we can say now that it is over for Antonio Conte. Special music for the people that love Antonio Conte and that wanted Antonio Conte to Juve. After 2 hours of life, we can say that
Mercato is crazy. Mercato is crazy. Mercato is crazy. Tonight, la 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 la. Mercato is crazy. Mercato is crazy. Mercato is crazy. Tonight, la 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 la.
you know how much I care. I don't care at all. Dai, we move. We move. Arrivederci, Antonio Conte. You know, I will tell you, probably Aurelio De Laurentiis, he went in that secret location that he identified before, where there is no possibility to connect your phone on internet or to have some phone calls. Because John Elkann and Chiellini, Antonio, Giuntoli is gone, answer the phone. And Antonio, there was no reach, so he was not able to read his phone. And then he agreed. Then they agreed. It is what it is. No, I wanted Antonio Conte, you know it, but I don't care. I don't care. There is better. I was prepared. I was prepared that he didn't come to Juve. I was prepared, so it is what it is. Let's move on. Let's move on. And now people are pissed off, huh? Colo, I will tell you. Today, I was about to do the monologue of Infantino at the World Cup presentation. Do you remember? Today, I feel... No, I will tell you. Today, you feel like that. I hope it closed the door forever. This, that. In 2 years, Antonio Conte wins 2 scudetti with Napoli. Juventus is in deep shit because it's not working, because we didn't... Antonio Conte, you will say, die, come. We forgive you. It never happened. No, we don't know. I was busy. I was still celebrating my wedding, and I was already thinking about going to Sicily. So for the wedding part 2, I know how it works. I know you guys. If I tell you today that Dybala might come back to Juve, you know what you will do? You will say, we love Dybala. You will go totally crazy. Even if you know that it's a player that is injured, that this time is over, you will go crazy. You will all go crazy. I know how you are. I know. Don't lie to me. Don't fool me. But that will be a big mission, huh, Niven? Comoli, I would not love to be in his shoes, because probably they told him, come work on Juve. Attenzione. Bear with me. Bear with me. Come back.
It's time.
No, if I tell you we close the live here. If I tell you we close the live here, yeah. I will see if I can tell you later, but no, it's not about a coach. It's not about a coach. It's not about a coach. Don't try to guess the coach. It's not about the coach. It's not about the coach. Let's see. Let's see. We stay a bit more together, and this is actually a really funny one. Jesus Christ. That's a really beautiful quote. Let's see. Maybe later, but we stay a bit more together, and I don't think that we will stay together for hours anymore. Let's see. Maybe later I have a confirmation I can tell you, but let's see. Okay, other questions. Questions, so that I can answer it, so that I can forget what I read. Oh, wait, because Gio became a member of the channel. Grazie, Gio. And Nico wrote before I left, missing out on Conte will hopefully light a fire in the management even more. We will all be here, no matter what. Juve will be back, I'm confident. I will tell you one thing, that's a fantastic, beautiful assist from Nico. There is one name that could bring... I think it would be a illogical one. I think it would not even be the perfect name, but there is one name that could revive the enthusiasm of all the Juventini. That Juventini, that they will agree with it or not agree with it, that they will see that yes, but there is one name that can revive the enthusiasm of Juventini, that let's be honest, that you want it or you don't want it, Conte, you're still a bit sad, it is Zinedine Zidane. No? It is Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane would be the name. If I am Elkan today, after the no of Conte, after the media of maybe yes, maybe no, I will come, I will not come, I come, I don't come, at the end, no, I don't come, I stay at Napoli, being fooled if we want, in the media, if there is one thing that I would do, I would start the number that I'm typing on my phone with plus 33, which is the prefix from France. And I would say, Zizou, c'est maintenant. C'est le moment. On t'attend. Zizou, it's now. It's the moment. We are waiting for you. I can guarantee you that if Zinedine Zidane arrives in La Continassa before, after the World Cup, however, or whatever, there will be an explosion of joy of Juventini that you can't even imagine. Even if I think, no, Leicester, I don't think it's the right choice. I don't think it's the right choice. No? That would be a big name. A big, huge name. And I don't think it's the perfect name. It is official, my friends. It is official. Breaking. Romeo Agresti tweeted. Breaking. But we know it. We just said it. But Romeo Agresti tweeted. All of them are tweeting now. Antonio Conte remains at Napoli. Give me your degree of sadness from 0 to 10. 0, you don't care. You're even relieved that it didn't happen. 10 is you want to sleep for 3 days, forgetting about this day. I see high votes, huh? Oof, oof. Zakaria 0. I see sometimes 0. But I see huge scores here. Huh? 5. Jose, I don't care. I wanted him, but he doesn't come. He doesn't come. Lorenzo is embarrassed about the show that was made today. Conte is like Anakin Skywalker when he became Darth Vader. But it's annoying. It's annoying. But c'est comme ça. The coin light. The coin light. Now, I agree with Nico that it could be an opportunity to say, you know what, we qualified in Champions League. I was not supposed to put these 100 million on the table. You know what, instead of putting 100 million, we put 200 million. We put 200. You know what? We put 300 million. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. Let's go with a top team, coach. We change. We go. Who do you want? Gyökeres? Go for your Gyökeres. You want on top of that Osimhen to sit on the bench? Sign Osimhen. Who do you want? This. Go. I would have. If I was Elkan, I would be so pissed off now at the moment. So pissed off. I agree. Missing on Conte hopefully gives really that revenge, that anger. That's the worry I have at the moment, that we are a bit passive, depressed, and that we give up. That supporters are with their head between their hands. They are depressed and they are scared about season 25, 26. They don't want to go immediately. They want to skip it. They already want to think about the next one. I can understand it. But now it's the moment for the management of Juve, whoever will be there, but I think led by Elkan at the moment, must really see it as an assist, an opportunity to say, we must react. We must react. Allegri, Milan. Conte, Napoli. The rest we will see. Deschamps will do the World Cup. He's that close to the last World Cup. He wants to go for it. He has a strong team. He wants to do better than he did in last Euro, which was absolutely not good. So Ciao Beppe, ciao Paolo. Look forward to beating Napoli next year. Not only Napoli and not only Napoli. That would be if we are only thinking about beating Napoli, and I'm sure you don't, Paolo. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just taking it as an example. If we would only think that our Serie A is let's beat Napoli, that would be extremely wrong because this is what small mentality teams are doing, small bottom table teams are doing, focusing on that. Like the 19 other teams of Serie A that if they beat Juve by, let's say, 15, 16 teams in Serie A, that if they beat Juve, it's already a Scudetto for them. So that's the mistake that we should not do. And I know that that's not your tout, but let's not do it. Let's think about let's go and win the Scudetto and beat every team. Grande Luca, Conte sent us worse than Di Maria on Puyol. If you know, you know. I'm proud to say not me. I'm proud to say not me because here on the channel, for the people that watched, you know it. I always said, don't put all your trust, all your belief in Conte because Conte is not someone that you can trust. Do I think he will come? Yes. Do I believe he will come? Yes. Do I want him to come? Yes. But no, not 100%, not 100% with Conte. Never, never, never. And you see what happened. So I was already mentally prepared. So I would probably not have been fooled like Puyol on Di Maria. Because Puyol, he knew about Di Maria. But he was fooled. I know, and I was not fooled. I hope not. I'm praying not. I'm praying. Oh, not Mancini. That would be or I tell you, if it's true, like we are reading, that all because now they focused on Conte. Now they will come back with the Giuntoli news to give us a bit more detail, hopefully, because I think that the communication will not come today, but probably tomorrow. So pay attention. Tomorrow could be another big day, a huge big day for the official news of Giuntoli. But if Giuntoli is not the sporting director of Juve anymore, if he's not anymore at Juve, I think that the next step is that we give up on 100% on Mancini. That would be a good one. Already I would be really extremely relieved about that. And then that they will wait until Comoli comes to Juve. But I was telling you about Comoli. I would not feel really well about if I was Comoli because Damien Comoli arrives with being nearly sure that the coach would already have been chosen, not by him, but by the club. Now, the guy needs to settle, needs to type still on Google Maps where is La Continassa, and he has already the huge big responsibility to, I'm not saying finding the coach, but at least approving the coach, which is huge, which is really huge. That's a huge, big responsibility because I don't think, and he needs to go fast, guys. We have no time. We have no time. I have another bad news. I have an extremely bad news. I have an extremely bad news. I will show you in a second. Are you ready for the bad news that will even make your evening worse? I'm not sure if you are ready. It will make your evening even worse. You thought it couldn't be worse. I tell you, it can be worse. If you are ready, I will not even put the suspense music. Like, if you thought that your evening, your day was ruined by Conte there, by not having any answers. This will make it worse. In 2010, Milan announced Allegri. Inter won the Champions League. 2025, Milan announced Allegri. Jack is saying basta. Guys, what can I tell you? That's the reality, yeah? You really thought it was over? That no, it will get worse. Wait for Saturday. Bravo. How much do we miss? 34. Die. Maximum of likes to continue to spread the news that we are live here on the channel. We are 810 person. It's the moment to continue to subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet, if you trust the channel, because we have still a lot of things to speak about attention, because from one moment to the other, some Bomba news can come. You know it, huh? When we go with the news, it is. That would be that would destroy me. But I'm prepared, and since months that they will win the Champions League. I tell you here, you don't believe me. You think that it's because I'm superstitious. But discipline goes. We know. It's not official. He didn't say official. He said going towards. It's not official. As maybe put a video like 5 minutes ago. That could be, that he put a video where he says officially it is over. But I didn't hear that video. I didn't see that video. So I don't know. And you know how much the words are important. Words are extremely important.
It's time.
Are there chances of Tudor staying higher now? I would rather keeping him to bring in a new coach who is not the Juventino. The chances of Tudor are higher than last week. That's a fact, because last week there was the real conviction of Juve. That's something that I can tell you. The real conviction that Conte would come to Juve from Juventus, not from Beppe, not from you guys, from Juventus. They were sure. They were sure. So between having no chance, now he has a chance. What are the possibilities for Tudor to stay there? First of all, it's because he has a contract. One, he has a contract. Two, because on top of having a contract, he fulfilled the mission in a difficult moment in arriving fourth. So he knows a lot of players. He knows what he can give. He's already known by the people that watched him closely, by an Elkan, by let's see who will stay. Yeah? That's also another thing. Yeah? Who will stay from the management to be able to say, now we know how he works, because if everything and everyone is changing, maybe Giorgio Chiellini, that was not really monitoring, closing the situation, because he was but Giorgio knows Tudor as well. They were together in 2006, even if then Tudor had that injury. They were there in 2005, 2004, so they know each other already as a persons, and also, of course, Giorgio was monitoring the situation. That's of course, but he has some chances. Let's see also what Tudor will be able to do at the Club World Cup. I don't think that Club World Cup will be decisive, but then if you go and you win the tournament, then it's extremely difficult to change the coach, because that's what we were joking yesterday about. What if you have already Conte, and then he goes the crazy guy from Croatia and winning that World Cup. How do you tell him it's over? People were joking, like saying it's not you, it's me. Yeah, fine, but now it's true that he has some chances. He has some chances. I told you, whatever coach, included Conte, at the moment is not ideal for Juve. Ideal for Juve. Even Tudor is not ideal for Juve at the moment. But it's true that wait, wait, wait. I received a call that didn't go through, but I cannot find it back. Otherwise, I would have called back. But
It's time.
boo. 1 second. I come back. 1 second. Guys, I'm back. I didn't know the number. I didn't know the number. Yeah, that was a strange call. That was a really strange call. That was a really strange call. Who knows that guy here? I receive a call with two information, guy. I tell you immediately, I have absolutely, I don't have the number of that person, so it was a call from someone that wanted to share information with me. I can't double check because I'm live together with you. Usually I don't say when I have calls like that. I don't say because usually I first double check, triple check before saying something, because otherwise I will fool you. I don't want to fool you. I don't like to do that because that's not correct. But guys, it happens live. Someone is telling me, Pepe, two things. The first thing is monitor this player, Nick Voltomada. I didn't hear that name linked to Juve at the moment. Some people that knows Bundesliga here in the chat, they are saying he's good. Stuttgart this season I didn't follow. 17 million euro value, 23 years old. Right foot player, contract until 2028, so probably the value will increase more. And that's one name. Guys, in 1 week, in 2 weeks, we will see if this is a name, if this is a source that we can trust, if it comes on papers, we will see. Nick Voltomada. I tell you like that, huh? And then I heard a second news, but that news I need to pay attention. Because it's about the manager that I want to pay attention, because that's big. That's big. That's big. No, that one I will not tell you. Guys, you will think I'm crazy. No, I don't tell you. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, because then that's big. That's big. I don't know that. Let's first see if in the next coming days we have the name of Nick Voltomada that comes on the foreground. If that, then I tell you that second one. No, I cannot tell you. No, it's too big. It's too big. No. No, because if it's source that I know, I can't even tell you. Then if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if I don't know, guys, I cannot start fooling you. That has never been, the channel has never been like that. So I don't want. No, because then you will tell me, Beppe, tell me. It's okay. We will forgive you. We don't care. We know it. We trust you. And then when it doesn't happen, then you will tell, we don't trust that channel. We don't go. I prefer to keep it there at the moment. at the moment. So, Mercato is crazy, guys. Let me say, thank you for the donation to Lukasz. They say traitor Conte is overrated. Thank you for your donation and your opinion, my friend Piazin, because the Bomba news, another one, is arriving. Let's see if you will be happy or not. Eagle Vibe FM. Thank you for your donation. Confirmed 100% that Conte is at Napoli. Yes. 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 They should not even be a communication from Napoli because they have Conte under contract, so it should not even be communicated. But they all communicated about it. So this is Daver. Thank you for the donation. Just wanted to say, since I found your channel shamefully recently, I look forward to the videos every day. Ciao Juventini of the world. Forza Juve. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message. Really, really, thank you. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you. That makes me really happy. I'm proud. I'm proud. Then tell us, this is Daver, how you discovered the channel. I'm always interested how come that people suddenly they see my channel. How did you discover the channel? Guys, I don't know. There is a new thing here. Leaderboards. With some people, they have like 225 points experience. I have absolutely no idea what this is. I'm sure it's fun, but I think it's your watching time. So Oliver is at the moment leading with Husem Juve, Emiliano, Kalija. They all have 225 points with Sasha, Neven. That means I think that these people, they are since the beginning until the end. Without skipping any single second. Let's see how this evolves. I love these leaderboard things. No, I will not tell you, but there is another Bomba possibly, or communication, interaction in the chat, interacting in the chat, watching time of. Gasperini, that was about to sign with Roma. Everything was done deal. After saying to Atalanta, ciao ciao, everything was done deal. He asked to Roma 48 hours before communicating his decision. Is Juventus ready to make the deal between him and Roma collapse? That's the last Bomba. Do you think that it's related? Yes or no? Do you believe that there is a correlation between the fact that he's asking 48 hours? Yes or no? Gasperini to Juve. Is this a news that you like or you don't like? Mamma mia, what is happening in Serie A? What is happening today? Today is a crazy day. It's already 2 hours 46 that we are live together and everything is happening. How many things happen in the meanwhile that we were live? Yes, no, 50-50. No, yes, Raider Tudor. Gasperini is better than Conte. This guy is a dinosaur. Loser coach. No, the Serie A is changing manager. No, yes, Gasperini, here we go. It is Klopp, for sure. Gasperini is our favorite. Gasperini is a long-term project. Yes, or we don't want know anymore what to think. Mamma mia, che bomba. Tudor deserves his chance. Tudor is going to resign. So much disrespect towards him. Make a poll. I was for either Conte or Tudor, so... Tudor deserves it. Mamma mia, so many comments. I cannot. Bring Zizi. No, it's not Zizi. Don't say that in France. Don't say bring Zizi. If you say in France, bring Zizi, you risk to be in a really difficult situation. Because Zizi in French means the parts of a man. Zizou is, if you say bring Zizou, they will bring you Zinedine Zidane. If you say bring Zizi, you risk to have a problem. But then, everyone can do whatever they want with their life. Huh? But I would recommend you, if you're a man, hetero, to avoid seeing these kind of things. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. So don't ever say, bring Zizi. Didn't know, and now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Mazza, I avoid that, difficult situation if one day you would be in France. Mazza, 16 months, thank you. Damien Comoli, who will reportedly assume the role of general director, Cristiano Giuntoli, edging over close to Juventus exit. I want Victor Gyökeres. Yeah, you reported all the news. Indeed, that's what we are reading. That's what we are reporting. Indeed, bring Zizi. I want an emoji here on the channel. Bring Zizi. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Joker is a really great player. I at the moment I don't think it's feasible, but I would love Joker. Really, really great player. For Osimhen, I think it will not happen. I have never been extremely hot on believing it could happen. Now, even less. Lazio, pay attention. Sarri could go back. There is at the moment a meeting in Formello. At the moment without Lotito, but Sarri could be a name to go back. And now it's also official. Conceição is not the coach of Milan anymore. It's over. Boom, boom, huh? If you want international news as well, I'm checking if there are. That's funny. Allegri will be banned for the first game in Coppa Italia against Barri. So Milan, Barri, Allegri will be banned. You know what? Because of that last Coppa Italia. Remember? Dove Rocchi. So he will not participate to Coppa Italia. Not that he cares too much, I think. Attenzione. Dove Rocchi. How much are they doing, the youth, the under 17 of Italy? I know they were doing 1-1 against France. Against Portugal. But now I don't know. Let me check. Belgium is eliminated. They lost 3-2 against France. And Italy is winning 2-1 with the first goal of Inacio. And then Baralla that scored at the 59th minute. So at the moment, after 62 minutes, they are in the final. At the moment. C. Grande C. Do you think a coach will be announced before or after the Champions League final? I think after. I don't expect any coach officialized now. I think after. Then, if Gasperini, he asked 48 hours starting from now, it means that we are on Thursday. It means that we need to go to Friday, Saturday evening at the triple whistle. At the triple whistle of the Champions League final. If they don't go to extra time. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think before. I really don't think before. Gasperini asked 48 hours. Let's see. I'm really curious. How happy would you be with Gasperini from 0 to 10? Not happy. Oh. I was expecting more likes. You know that I'm happy with everyone who is not Mancini and not Pioli, yeah? I would even be happier with Pioli than with Mancini. Not Mancini. Not Mancini. Matthew, there is one other guy that can coach Juve. You didn't mention. He would have to retire first. Berardi. The comeback on Berardi, not as a player, but as a manager. Thank you for the donation, Matthew. Thank you for subscription, Esteban. Do you think Conte used Juventus' interest to get a raise from Napoli? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Honestly, I know that people are angry. They're thinking that he used Juve now. He was really he didn't know. He didn't know. Did he want to come back to Juve or in the ideal situation of Napoli with it would have been probably easier if Napoli didn't win the Scudetto. But the love that they received there, and also the fact that they learned their lesson. No, I don't think he used. Guys, I think we are going towards the end. The end of the live. We have no announcement. So no, I'm joking, guys. I'm fooling you, guys. I'm fooling you. I'm fooling you because I saw that picture. What if Klopp? But Klopp will not come. There is no chance for Klopp. Guys, there is no chance for Klopp. But I was fooling you. I was fooling you. Here, the nightmare. The nightmare. No, except if there is a Bomba here in the next 2 minutes. It makes no sense to continue. It's 3 hours that we are doing a live. And I think that the things, boom, totally calm down. Then if at 11 p.m. there is crazy news, I will probably make a new one. I thought really, yeah, because the journalists were that much on the Giuntoli news, I really thought they would go. You know what would be the big crazy thing? We announced to the media that we are about to split with Cristiano Giuntoli. We want Conte. Conte stays at Napoli, and at the end we stay with Giuntoli. That would be crazy. Crazy. Imagine if that is going on. Wait, I have explanation about the community leaderboard. What is the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live messages, send super chats, and super stickers. So, who sends super chats super stickers and messages in the chat, they gain XP. They gain XP and they go in the leader board. At the moment, 225 points for Oliver, for Thomas, and for Emiliano. Apparently. Crazy, crazy. Esteban. No, Harun, 4 months with us. If you had to choose a realistic foreign manager, who would it be? Been here since 900 subscribers. Seeing you grow is amazing. Thank you, Harun. Thank you for the longevity. A foreign manager. Now you know that Emery is not bad. Huh? Emery is not a bad coach. Emery is not bad. No, I'm not speaking about Guardiola, about Klopp, about Zidane. It's not realistic. Look at that. Look at that. So, Matteo Tognozzi is about to return to Juventus, but not as the head of scouting, as many rumors are saying, but with a more important position. So, what is that more important position, guys? Think logically. Think logically. If you have a Comoli that is general director under Scannavino, becoming a sporting director. Sporting director Tognozzi Matteo. Mamma mia, that's a huge big update. Huh? What an upgrade. What an upgrade. I like the guy. Huh? I always said he's a magician in terms of scout. Then sporting director is kind of different, but he had that experience with the next gen in dealing, in seeing. I was extremely sad when he left Juve. I said that's a huge big loss. I think I made a video about him, dedicated video about him when he left, about what he did, how much we will miss, and that we are obliged to go and replace him. Otherwise, it would have been a problem. So I think that he was a Kenan Yildiz. A Kenan Yildiz. Already great things, already beautiful things. Bravo. Discipline good is saying, Matteo, yeah. No, you are saying he discovered, he discovered Sule, Kenan Yildiz, all Huijsen, that's all Matteo Tognozzi. I said, I made a video about him. And I think, he has already showed a lot. He already showed a lot. But now we will have to do it on the big stage, which is always difficult. Huh? Mamma mia. Tognozzi, sporting director. Attenzione. Again. And now because I'm laughing because Nick Semeraro, last year it was exactly the same. There was something that he said and it didn't happen, and then he deactivated from Twitter before coming back, and now it's again the same story. But guys, it's not his fault, huh? It's not. I mean, it's not his fault. He's not doing the deals. He's reporting what he knows. But then don't deactivate. You know how many stupid things I said here on the channel. It's not because I'm saying stupid channel that I will close the chat, no? Close the channel. Guys, you assume, you put your face on it. I'm sorry. I had that information. I gave it and it's over. Boo. Beppe, one thing is clear. We can't do business with Napoli and fund their mercato. Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I would send them 0 players and I would sign 0 player from them. I 100% agree with that. Attenzione. Under 17 is drawing at the moment. So after 75 minutes, it is 2-2 with 15 minutes to go. I want to close and I don't want to close because also here. But Weston McKennie and Juventus remains in talks over a new contract. We know that same as Gatti, same as a few players, the contract extension was in sight, especially for these two players. But we said it earlier, everything is frozen. Everything is at the moment stopped because Giuntoli took all these discussions quite far. And at a certain moment, they said, stop. No new deal, no new signing. We wait. We wait. So, yeah, in talks. But, SBI Soccer, I think they are not really aware of what is happening. It's difficult for us, Juventini, to know what is happening in our home. So imagine that, because with who is he speaking at the moment? He's speaking with who exactly? If they tell us that that Giuntoli is gone, that Tognozzi is not there yet, Comoli is there, not there yet, with who is he speaking? He remains in talk. It's like talking to a phone, but nobody is on the other side. Look, Udogie was a player I really liked when he was in Italy. Juventus was on the player. But then at the end, it didn't happen. And it's true that at Tottenham, I started to follow a bit. And then he went injured for a long time. And I lost a bit track. So I don't know if he's doing well or not. I heard some people are saying that they are not 100% happy with him. That is not as they were thinking. They were hoping better. Then I can be wrong. I don't know. For people that are watching Premier League, tell me. No, I don't know if he went for Conte, but never follow a coach. You never know. Then if really it's Gasperini, you will have to push, guys. You will really have to push. Because we have no time for a 10-year project. And next year you need to try to win already, immediately. News from Di Marzio. Attenzione. I don't put the music because I'm tired. But Serie A. Positive meeting between Roma and Gasperini. Attenzione. But there is not yet an agreement on all the points. The coach asked for a few days before saying his definitive okay. So the difference with the news that we read 15 minutes ago about he asked for 48 hours is a bit more complete. The meeting was positive. There's just a few details, but he asked for a few days to think about it. Maybe because he's on Twitter and he's watching what is happening today. But the good news, if Gasp is coming, is that Koopmanners will probably know, well, at least Gasperini will know where to play Koopmanners, no? I hope they have still a good relationship. I hope so. Because otherwise, it's a problema for Kupi. Aurelio De Laurentiis confirmed that Conte will stay also on the bench next season. You know what would be so funny? So funny. So funny. I would love it. That Antonio Conte, before the first official game, he says, I leave. Not to go to Juve, because Juve would already have chosen a coach, but says, I leave. Mamma mia. When all the other coaches are already on a bench. That would be so funny. I would laugh so hard. Really. A lot. what I heard about Pintus, but I don't know if it's true or not, that Pintus would come to Juve regardless if it was Tudor or Conte. You see? That's the tweet of De Laurentiis. Ahead, stronger than before, with the picture of him and Antonio Conte. I tell you, it's an annoying tweet. I tell you the truth. That's my my emotion. Annoying tweet. I don't like that tweet. I don't like that tweet. No, I don't like because I don't like that tweet. Mamma mia. We are still not at 38k. Hey, that's not good, huh? Let me check. 37,973. So 17 are missing. Beppe, where is Rabiot? I miss Rabiot. I missed Rabiot. I tell you the truth. He did an exceptional season with Marseille. I don't understand why you are sad. You never said he's coming for... No. Because I don't like to lose. You know what I mean? No, I like to lose from Comoli, but I don't like to lose. No, even if I didn't want at 100% Antonio Conte, I wanted him, but not at 100% because I had always something to say. Even this, I still wanted to win. You know what I mean? To that Conte said to Napoli, I go back to Juve. Even if I didn't want him 100%. Yeah, I'm like that, guys. I don't like when you say no to Juve. Then if you said no to Juve, mon ami, c'est fini. C'est fini. 25 to go, Ryan. 25 to go. I want to be happy. I don't want others to be happy. Especially not when it's Juventini that are totally lost. No, I hope that Juventus have fast that revenge will of saying, oh, guys, okay, good, great, but let's do something. What will you do when I hit 40k? Work harder to go with 40,001, 40,100, 41,000, 42, 50,000. We don't stop. We go. We fight. Boom, boom, boom. You celebrate and then you forget and you think about the next objective. Because if you are happy, then it's the start of the end. Dai, give me your name after today. Tudor, Gasperini, Mancini. Please don't tell me Klopp and Zidane. Tudor, Gasperini, Mancini. Who else? I don't know. Realistic coach. Motta is under contract. You don't even need to pay him. I mean, you don't need to pay him more. Marcello is going with Gasperini. Sarri will go to Lazio. He's already in contact with Lazio. Igor Tudor, Gasperini. Let's go, Igor. Lippi, Pirlo. Mamma mia, who said Pirlo? Del Piero, Punzara. Enrique. Gasperini, Mourinho. Why are people writing Mourinho? You are crazy. Or you're Interisti. I don't know. You cannot say Mourinho on this channel. I want Mourinho is the thing that you don't say here. You cannot say, it's impossible. Andy, Garo Tudor, and also in chance. I think that's the best thing to do. Honestly, I think it's the best thing to do. But without Cristiano Giuntoli, because it was clear for Cristiano Giuntoli that he was not the first choice, no? Am I wrong? So he was pissed off, Tudor. He was really pissed off. He said, I don't go to the Club World Cup if I am not the one, because he knew that it was Conte that had been chosen. So, otherwise it makes no sense. He needs to feel trusted, because I tell you, all the people that are now writing Tudor that I love, you will see how many of you at the first draw you will go crazy. It was better to have Conte. I know how it works. Edin Terzic is a beautiful name. I don't know why we are not thinking about him. Don't forget about Nick Voltomada. If this is on the papers in a few days, it means that we have a good source, because it didn't come out linked to Juve at the moment, as far as I know. Nick Voltomada. I will already start preparing and checking. No, Italiano Bologna. And if you want the derby, Remco, then you need to go to Marseille. And one day, if you want the derby in Italy, you will need to go to Milan. Conte is banned in the chat. From now on, this is the decision of I don't know who wrote it. Rina. Rina said, it's over. No more Conte name in the chat. Arrivederci. Ciao. Yeah. I agree with Andy. Yeah. I 100% agree. One mistake, one sub too late, it will be. That's why I never like ex good players, legends, that are on the bench, because people, they don't care. I have a question for you. Can you tell me or not? Do you think that... I don't know. Do you think that Conte changed his mind when Juve was back in Champions League, or qualified in Champions League? Do you think that this is a possibility? They started to have to be scared? No. Nah, because anyway, if it was not Champions League, it was Europa League, it was Conference League, so he had these games to play. No, I don't think so. No, but Napoli is different, because he already knows his team, because it's different, because the project Conte Napoli is already ongoing. What are the young kids doing? Oof. They will go to extra time. Can I see it here? the UEFA site. Watch Italy, Portugal. Watch now. I know, but they are giving me Belgium, Italy. I don't care. I already watched that. I don't want the highlights. I want the game. Show me the game. Can I watch it or not? Who has a link to the game? I cannot watch it. UEFA TV. Highlights. But I want the game against. I cannot find it. They show me highlights of the previous game, but I cannot watch the game. Show me Italy. Oh. It's Italy, Portugal, U17. No, I see the live score, but I cannot watch the game. It's really strange. It is what it is. People don't care. Nobody wants to help me in the chat. We close because I don't think some news are coming. If there is a Bomba news, I will let you know. Maybe with a video or whatever. Otherwise, we see each other tomorrow morning. Tomorrow can be an important one. Because you saw the thumbnail that we have put here. Wait for it. Let me check. You never know. Huh? Maybe nobody checked and that's why we don't know. Let's go on the... No. At the moment, there is no news. We close with 37,976. We are there. 4 minutes extra time. Let's see. Apparently, Eli Mogale didn't play. Wow. That's what people are telling me in the chat. To the moon, Colo. Now we need to think, and now we really need to think, and we need to see more than thinking. Quick fire questions. How long? 5 minutes? Until the end of the second half here. Right, until the end of the second half. Quick fire questions. Giuntoli back, but wait, let him first go away before back. Tudor coach, yes or no? Yeah, but you know that I always liked Tudor. I don't think it's ideal.
It's time.
But you know that I like Tudor. I really like Tudor. So I have no problem with Tudor continuing. It's not ideal.
It's time.
Because especially after all the cinema of today. It's not something beautiful. Also for him, it's not beautiful. Babe, any news? It's already 3 hours 23 that we are sharing news. Motta back, no. Wenger or Ferguson? Ferguson, I'm a huge, big fan of Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson. That he has beautiful hair. What I think about Zinedine Zidane. Beautiful hair. Is Giuntoli confirmed that out? No. Confirmation is when Juventus go with a public communication. You saw also on the title. of the live. Towards exit, not official out. Motta back, I already answered. Watching the game now. I cannot watch the game now. I'm just... the game is over at the moment, so they will go to... Is there extra time or is it immediately penalties? I don't know the rules. Imagine Zidou with a Conte hair treatment. I think that Zidou is great bald. Club World Cup or Champions League? No, honestly, you know how much I'm a huge, big fan of the Club World Cup, and I really want to win it. Now, of course, I will tell you the Club World Cup now. But because that's the next competition that there is to play, and then let's see if we will be able to participate in 4 years. We don't know. Huh? So if you have the opportunity, go and win it. But of course, Champions League is at the moment much more prestige. That's something you need to win the Champions League. Yeah, that without doubt. I want to win Serie A. But then, attenzione, we are getting there. 20 to go. 20 to go. I have also a dream. Luis Enrique that wins the Champions League on Saturday. That's my dream. Would you take Gasperini or Tudor? Would I take? Can we do it? Do you think that we can do it? 38. Would I take Gasperini over Conte? You want the book? You want the book? We can do the book, huh? What is the question? What is the question? The advice for Juventus when choosing the next coach. What is the advice for Juventus while choosing the next coach now that it's over for Antonio Conte? Give me the page. Colo said 38. But you know what? He was the fastest one. I will go with Colo. 38. There are two quotes. There are top or bottom. Guys, page 38 has been chosen, but now you need to choose. Top or bottom. Right. Top or bottom, and I will close my eyes and pick one. Go with top or bottom. Only that. Top or bottom. Write it. Spam it if you want, because I want... to refresh so that I'm able to at a certain moment. So you hear at a certain moment I will stop and I will click bottom. It's over. Bottom. So the advice that we want to give to whoever will choose the coach of Juventus. The advice that they need to listen to before choosing for the next coach. Colo was the first one this time. I have decided to go with the first one that chose for the page 38. And then randomly we have selected bottom for LJJ because there are two quotes in the book. The advice that we want to give them is don't wait. The time will never be just right. I repeat the advice on page 38, as you can see, bottom. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Guys, I told you, we don't use the book a lot, but when we use it, the book is giving you the best advice ever. So management, whoever you are, if you are Elkan watching the channel, if you are Komoli already watching the channel, if you are Tognozzi, if you are Giuntoli, whoever that is watching, guys, don't wait. Don't wait, because the time will never be just right. So if you need to decide, you need to decide extremely fast. That means that tomorrow you already need to go for a decision. If it's not tomorrow, it's before the end of this week, because then the players will be there. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Incredible. I'm always surprised by the power of the book to always give the right advice. Juventini won 34 months. Am late, but if Giuntoli leaves, make Conte possible. I think Juventini won that you missed 3 hours 30 of life, and that you are a bit late because a lot of things happen during the live. A lot. Between Portugal and Italy, Portugal missed the first penalty. Italy missed the second penalty. Portugal scored. Italy scored. Portugal scored. At the moment, as we speak, but maybe we can do it together. Maybe we can show you together. Why not? The penalties. The penalties of the youth. So at the moment it is missed penalty, goal. Third one was scored by Portugal. We are waiting for the goal or not of Italy. Let's see if they will be able to score it. Refresh by themselves. Let's see if Italy will win or not to go to the final of the under 17. They scored. I don't know who, but they scored, because here you can see that it's already green. If I refresh, maybe I can see, yes, it's Laurence Gianni, the number 3. Bravo. I will put a like. Here, I will put a like. Prisco, the number 4, scored. Comotto, the number 8, missed. That's the player from Milan, missed. So now it's the 4th penalty of Portugal. Let's wait. At the moment it's 2-2. With 37,980. We will not reach it. Portugal scored. It's a 3-2 with Portugal still 1 penalty to take. Italy 2 penalties to take. Atalanta had a few players. Juve had 3. I think that 3 is the most. Attenzione, because Italy scored. Brava Juve. I wanted to say Juve, but it's Italy. I don't know. I cannot see who is going on the... Yeah, I'm about to close. We are just watching the penalties result here, and then we go away. So it will be the last penalty at the moment. It's Inacio. Inacio scored like 5 goals in the tournament in 4 games. So it's Portugal. If they score, Italy will be obliged to score. If they score, Italy will be obliged to score. All in for Steve Cano. And they missed. Attenzione. Decisive penalty. If Italy scores, we are in the final. If we don't, they continue. I'm just looking at the dot, like when I was 15, without football on television, just watching a screen. Attenzione, attenzione, attenzione. Dai, show me. No! 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 He missed it! Ale, dai! Macaroni, who's that guy? Macaroni, why are you named Macaroni? He missed it, huh? Portugal, just waiting. I cannot watch, guys. Cannot watch. Portugal, if they score, Italy will have to score. If they miss, Italy can go to the final. Die. Why are they slow? Macaroni is from Inter. Voila. And they scored. Now Italy is obliged to score. Italy is obliged to score because if they don't score, they are out. No, he's from Roma. Macaroni is from Roma. You lied to me. He's from Roma. Player from Roma. Attenzione. Ay, we missed. Eliminated at penalty against Portugal. The tournament is over. Dauda Idrissa. Defensive midfielder from West Bromwich. But they guys, if you let people from UK, they from England, they are bad at penalties. He's not English, but he's playing there. He's influenced. It's over. Eliminated. Arrivederci. 37-9-8-7. 13 are missing. No, it's indeed not a good day for us. Ale, dai. Eliminated the penalties. We are close, but we didn't reach 38,000. Conte goes to Napoli. Giuntoli, we waited 3 hours 37, and we didn't see any communication. Gasperini positive talks with Roma. Yeah. But you react in the moment, huh? Neveni goes home. He's pissed off as well. 12 to go. Where can we find them? Hey, no, because we already know, Amat. It's already written in the stars. I already showed you, no? Here. 2010, Milan, they announced Allegri. Inter wins the Champions League. 2025, Allegri, announced by Milan. It's already written, so it's a disaster. Not only day, but week. Summer. What a disaster. Oh, then, sometimes sometimes you don't know what the future is holding for you. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes, it can be a beautiful story. But I will start to study our friend Nick Voltomano. Ragazzi e ragazze, Juventini and Juventine. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah, because here, instead of winning, we are losing a subscriber. So, better to close immediately. Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao.